Welcome to Alive to Thrive OT. I'm Tracy Schnabel.
And I'm Lauren Lyman.
And today we're going to be talking about 10 simple tips to improve your health. It'll be straightforward and amazing. Again, we're just two occupational therapists that noticed a gap in the healthcare system, and we want to help fill that gap by providing you with as much information as possible. This is for informational purposes only. If you have a specific medical condition, whether that be physical or mental health, please consult the appropriate provider. And we don't give any warranties for our information. It's just for informational purposes only.
Okay, so before we get started on our tips, real quick, I just want to explain how we define health. It's very simple. We don't want to make this complicated. So to me, health equals antioxidants minus free radicals. When free radicals are superseding your antioxidants in your body, that causes oxidative stress on the body, which causes all sorts of things. It causes poor health, right? So what does that mean? What is an antioxidant? So oxidative stress is literally your body aging. It's just the effects of the world on your body. And antioxidants is like anti-oxidative stress. They prevent that aging process from happening so quickly. So they help keep you young and more energetic and strong and healthy for as long as possible, right? So it we're all going to die. It prolongs the inevitable, basically. So you want to have antioxidants. Where do you find antioxidants? Vitamin C, vitamin E, selenium, carotenoids, which are like beta carotene, lycopene, lutein. It's just a bunch of healthy foods, basically. Eat your healthy foods, get out in the sun. Those are antioxidants that are good for you. If you're really struggling with your healthy food, we do recommend and use and love a whole food nutrition product that we can talk to you about. So feel free to email us. So you want to be high in those antioxidants. Eat your fruits and veggies. Get out in the sun. Weight-bearing exercises. Get out there and do things. Be healthy. Free radicals. What are free radicals? These are the things we want to keep low, right? That would be your pesticides, your herbicides. So are you eating organic food? Are you eating strawberries that are like number one on the dirty dozen that are laced with pesticides? I'm not saying don't eat strawberries. Eat organic strawberries. Water contamination. I mean, you've seen how many tens of thousands of pounds of plastic we have in the ocean, oil spills, mercury in our fish. Our water is contaminated.
Think Flint, Michigan.
Right. Even Flint, Michigan is not the only place. It's just the only one that hit the news.
Yeah, it's true.
Think about even our drinking water, right? We need to put chlorine in our drinking water to get rid of all the gross stuff. But then we don't strip it of the chlorine, so we drink chlorine, and that's a contamination. We shouldn't be drinking chlorine, right? Air pollution, asbestos, things that are in the air that you're inhaling that are bad for you. Cigarettes, we all know those are bad for you. Alcohol, processed food. 90% of the food that we eat in America is processed. Polyunsaturated fats, so your bad fats. Radiation exposure, and that doesn't mean like cancer radiation. That means like cell phone towers, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. Certain pharmaceutical drugs have are free radicals, are bad for you. They may be masking one problem or fixing one problem but causing two more. So, I mean, is there another way? I'm not saying get off of your pharmaceuticals. It would be a goal of mine that I'd want to talk to my doctor about, though. Like, is there anything I can do instead? And stress. Stress is so bad for you. More stress is more, oxidative stress is more damage to your body. So your mental health impacts your physical health, which is what we've been saying all along. So let's get to it. 10 daily habits to reduce oxidative stress and improve your health overall. So the first one is my favorite, me time. It's a really, really hard one, right? But even if you just give yourself 5 or 10 minutes a day, and how you are first thing in the morning kind of sets the mood for the day, right? If you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, that expression came from somewhere. You know, you started the day off bad, and then it kind of just sets the tone. So even if you have to wake up 20 minutes early, wake up before the rest of the house, and go do something you love, even if it's just sitting down at the kitchen table, drinking a cup of coffee and reading the newspaper. My mom, in the summer, she'll go out on her deck, or out by her pond, and she'll have like a cup of tea, and she starts off her morning with a cup of tea and her dog in nature. And I mean, that's great. That's awesome. We need to do that. Even if it means waking up early, I mean, do something you love. If you have to sacrifice a little sleep, I would do it to set the tone for my day, right? Number 2, water, 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 and more water. Drink half of your body weight in ounces of water a day. 140 pounds divided by 2 is 70. Drink 70 ounces of water a day, at least. But again, our water is contaminated, so get yourself a good water filter. You want to filter out chlorine and fluoride, because a lot of water filters don't do that. They get rid of, the drugs that people flush down the toilet. They get rid of the big chunky stuff. But chlorine and fluoride has been shown to be a neurotoxin. So yes, that includes your toothpaste. And chlorine, obviously, we don't want to be drinking chlorine either. And remember that the skin is the most absorbent organ in your body. So your shower water, also, the water you wash your hands with. So, I mean, whole house filter is optimal. Obviously, they're expensive, so do what you can. But definitely your drinking water, get that taken care of. Soleil water. I love it. We start off every morning in this house with Soleil water. What is that? You take Himalayan salt. You fill up I use a mason jar. You fill up some kind of a glass jar, maybe like a quarter of the way with Himalayan salt. It can be the refined salt or it can be the chunky rocks, whatever. And then shake it up and let it dissolve overnight. If it dissolves completely, add more. If it doesn't, great. You want the water to absorb as much salt as possible, okay? You're getting all the minerals from the salt into the water. Then you're going to take a teaspoon of that, mix it with a full glass of water, and drink it every morning on an empty stomach. So literally, just starting off your day with 8 ounces of water. And honestly, it's not even a hassle. It takes me less than a minute to make. You don't want to use metal because metal interferes with the salt. So I use a silicone lid on mine. You can use plastic. I don't like plastic, but it's not touching the water. I guess it's not doing as much harm. Start off every day with Soleil water. And there's a million different healing effects that it has. And, I'll be happy to link a website that kind of goes over all the health benefits in our description. So the next one, number 4, soy protein. So everyone thinks that soy is so bad for us, right? That's based on genetically modified soy, which I think 93% of the soy in America, at least, is genetically modified. So if we're talking about organic soy, it's really, really good for your health. It prevents breast cancer. It helps overcome breast cancer. It helps people improve their quality of life with breast cancer. But it's also good for men too. But the reason I like soy protein instead of whey protein is whey comes from cows. It's an animal byproduct. So if you have a lactose intolerance or just the fact that it comes from an animal, I feel like it's unnecessary. Why don't we bypass the animal and go straight to the plant source of protein? So if you want a little protein shake before or after your workout, if you want to do a meal replacement or whatever, go with the organic soy protein. It's really good for you. And then moderate exercise. So you want to exercise for at least 30 minutes a day. And exercise doesn't mean you're killing yourself every morning or every day when you get home from work. I mean, you want to get your heart rate up. You want to have your heart rate noticeably elevated in a safe way. So discuss with your doctor if you have any heart concerns or any concerns really. But in a completely well, healthy person, you want to feel your heart rate elevate. And then your heart pumps faster, you get the circulation in your body, the red blood cells can sweep, the white blood cells can sweep all the problem areas, detox the body, you sweat. Sweat is a great way to detox. So exercise is really good for you. So starting off your day with exercise, ending it however you want to do it, just get it in there.
And then, as we always say, fruits and vegetables, 8 to 10 servings a day. You want to eat as many fruits and vegetables as possible because they have so many good nutrients for you. They help prevent so many diseases. They increase your energy level. They're just really amazing for you. And I don't think we get it emphasized enough to us as young adults or children. And it's good to eat the rainbow. And another one of our videos, Lauren was talking about eat the rainbow, so you want to have a variety, so you get a variety of nutrients to fight a variety of problems or to help boost a variety of functions at the cellular level. And you also want to buy organic, so pesticide free. So she's talking about the radicals. So the free radicals are going to increase if you're consuming pesticides. And then you also want to be looking at EWG's Dirty Dozen that Lauren found, because it just tells you like which ones are really bad, right? With like the strawberries.
Yeah, the top 12 that have the most pesticides. So if you're not going totally organic, I would say at least try to go organic with the Dirty Dozen.
Yeah. And then home-cooked meals. A lot of people are like, oh no. my cousin was so funny. Like our husband was like, we gotta go to the store, and then we gotta, put away the food, and then we gotta cook it. And
dishes.
And then dishes. And I know like sometimes I feel like that too, but it's just the more we talk about this and the more research we do, I realize how crucial it is to have the home-cooked meals. I mean, like a lot of us are on the go. We have full-time jobs. We're working like over the amount, and you just really have to make it a priority, because if you understand that processed foods is so bad and so toxic for your body, and like over half of Americans have a chronic disease, it's worth doing the home-cooked meals. You're worth it.
Restaurants, their food has a lot of sodium, a lot of salt. So if you get home from a restaurant, you're like, I'm really thirsty. It's sodium. It helps preserve their food. Where you can, at home, you eat fresh food, or you should be eating fresh food. So yeah, it has a lot of sodium, a lot of pesticides, and a lot of polyunsaturated fat, which is your bad fat. So,
yeah.
I mean, not saying you can never go out, but just be conscious of, if you're eating out all the time, where are you eating? There are places you can go out that have, fresh made food. We use a pizza place that's like all fresh ingredients. There are different diners and things that use fresh food. So that's always nice to see. Those are popping up a little more. So it's a little easier. Again, it's going to be a little pricier, but it's always cheaper to eat at home. If you're a person that eats out a lot, eating organic at home is cheaper than eating bad food out. Yeah. I mean, unless you're eating McDonald's, in which case it's bad.
Yeah, those burgers don't degrade, but that's a story for another day. And the next one is just going outside. Nature is a natural healer. So they found that even 20 minutes a day outside is helpful. Go out barefoot. Like I was just talking to my friend about in New Zealand, like all the kids used to walk around with no shoes on. And I was like, oh, what are you doing? You forgot your shoes. And they're like, no, this is what we do. Like, you're weird. So it's important to ground on the earth with no shoes on. Every once in a while, walk in your yard.
And if you don't know what grounding is, we have a great video on that. It's in our playlist, short clips on specific topics.
Yeah. And then the sun, as we were talking about earlier, it's helping with vitamin D production. So being in nature, can help, like we were saying, with grounding your feet on the earth. It can help with getting the sunlight, and just being in nature. Just think about when you walk into nature and you see trees and you see beautiful, brilliant colors.
And you're not looking down on your phone. That doesn't count.
Yeah, you're fully present and in the moment. It's meditative, and it's shown in a lot of studies to help with a variety of things, mental health and physical.
Yeah. Depression. They did a study, and people who just took a 20-minute nature walk were significantly less depressed than people just on pharmaceuticals.
And people with ADHD too, like it's helped them be able to control it when compared to people taking medications. They had the same increased focus. So again, you have to ask your doctor what would work best for you, but it's just a really good option to try out. Why not? There's no negative side effect of going outside. And meditating, oh, this is so important. It's so hard for us, but try to do it for at least 20 minutes every day. You can use apps to help you. I don't know, what app do you use, Lauren? I forgot the app that I used to use.
I have a couple.
There's a lot of really good apps out there. You could even, go in your app store and search meditation. Calm. Yeah.
Calm is one that just has a lot of different sounds. There's relaxed melodies. I mean, it depends. A lot of them I use before bed. Sleep meditation for kids is great for kids 3 and up who can actually process. It'll be like, oh, picture there is a blue ball above your tummy. Like, it's, meant for kids. But meditating before bed is great because your brain waves, where they're at right before you fall asleep and right as you're waking up, if you can be in a relaxed state during those times, it has immense effects on your health overall.
Yeah, so if you could do it in the morning and at night, that would be awesome. It'd be a rock star.
And it could just be guided meditation to help you fall asleep, which win-win, right? You're already going to bed. You might as well just play it.
So it's really helpful because I think our minds, I forgot how many thousands of thoughts we have in one day. There's just so many thoughts going on in our head, and we have our routines where we have to like get up and do the same thing, and we almost go on autopilot with our, getting ready, cooking, going to work, or, getting ready to take care of your child, doing certain things. You're doing like a pattern. Meditation's the one point in your day where you can actually clear your mind.
So we have all these like, I have to do this, I have to do that. We're so obsessed with all these complex thoughts that sometimes we're too complex. Like, we need to get back to the basics because we are basic animals. We are. Yes, we have bigger brain capacity, but we need to like reset our brains to use our full brain potential. We're only using parts of our brain, right? And meditation, actually, certain meditation and certain sounds have been shown to resync the left and the right hemispheres to help them work better together. So, really important stuff. And it's good for relaxation and de-stressing and all that. I mean, there's just so many benefits, you can't not do it.
Yeah, so check it out. There's tons of classes, too, all over the place now. And unplug is really important. I need to do this. I'm not doing this. I need to do it. Turn off electronics, ideally 2 hours before bedtime. If this is not possible, set an achievable time goal and change your phone setting to nighttime mode for at least 2 hours before bed. So that way, that a lot of people can't sleep because they're looking at their phones and the light is signaling. You have cyclic patterns in your brain for daytime, nighttime. And if you're looking at a phone that's like fluorescent lighting, or like just in your face everywhere.
It's the blue lights.
Yeah.
So blue lights are excitatory and red lights are more calming. I think red and orange are the only hues that will not impact your sleep. So if you're constantly looking at blue light right before bed, that's going to affect your sleep. If you fall asleep with the TV on, I don't care if your eyes are closed, it's going to affect your sleep. Yeah. So you need to have, if you need some kind of a light, then keep it at a reddish or an orangish hue, and that'll be okay. You got to think about our circadian rhythms.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah.
When the sun goes down, that like triggers our mind, it's time for bed, right? Well, if we have the lights on, we have the TV on, we're looking at our phone, it like tricks your body into thinking, oh, it's light, it's time to be up. So then you have a harder time falling asleep, and then you can't get into those your sleep cycle gets interrupted. So maybe you're not getting into REM sleep, which is so restorative, but if you're not making it into that sleep because of disruptions before bed, you need that 2 hours to like tell your body, okay, things are getting darker, we're getting ready for bed. Your body needs that signal because as advanced as our brains are, our bodies still function the way that they functioned thousands of years ago.
Yeah, so it's really important just to unplug. I have a friend that actually like doesn't use the phone, I think like once a week. Like he just totally doesn't use it.
Oh, phone detox.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing for you. So I just think it's a really great idea. So it's just something to consider that can improve your physical and mental health.
And if you absolutely can't avoid your phone or your laptop, every phone and laptop that I know of has a setting. It's a nighttime mode where it'll change the blue hues to orange. So it's like a compromise, I guess. So at least do that. That's something easy you can do. And you can schedule it. You don't have to turn it on and off. Like every night at 7, my phone automatically goes to that orange mode until morning. And I've actually considered making it a full-time thing because it's like I don't need it to be a blue hue. I can still see just fine as an orange hue. So why even do that to my eyes at all?
You said it on my phone. It actually really helped me because I was having trouble sleeping after she did it because I'm a little bit addicted to my phone. It actually helped me sleep. It really works. It's surprising. It's something so small, but really is effective. And then they also found in a recent study that people that listen to the television before going to bed were at an increased risk of heart problems, heart disease. So it really does impact you in a variety of ways. So shut down all electronics. Yeah.
And I didn't even put sleep on the list. I mean, sleep.
Yeah, do
sleep
it.
8 hours, 7 to 9, ideally. 7 to 9 hours a day.
Yeah.
So let's just recap. We need 1, me time. 2, drink your water, purified, filtered water. 3, Soleil water. I'll put that link in the description. 4, soy protein. 5, moderate exercise.
And fruits and vegetables. Number 6. Number 7, home cooked meals. Number 8, go outside. Number 9, meditate. And number 10, unplug from your electronics.
So 10 simple things that you can implement. And let me tell you how easy this can be. So you start out every day with Soleil water, a full glass of Soleil water. You got your water in the morning, you got the Soleil. Then you drink your protein powder before you go and do your exercise or after. You can put your protein powder in a smoothie so you're getting more fruits and veggies, right? Home cooked meals, steam your veggies, steam them. It's so easy. I put water in a pot, I put the bagged organic veggies in the steamer basket, and I walk away. And then I come back and my food's ready. It's a great thing. Getting outside, you can meditate outside, so it kills 2 birds with one stone. You can exercise outside, and then unplugging, I mean, do what you can. But it doesn't have to be hard. Some of these things overlap. It's not like, okay, number 1, number 2. No, combine them. Do as much as you can. And like I said, we have that whole food nutrition product that we use to help us bridge the gap between the fruits and vegetables that we are getting and what we should be getting, because the majority of people do not get enough fruits and veggies. And fruits and veggies can prevent 75% of disease. So why not? Like, let's do it.
Wow.
Let's invest in our wellness so we don't have to break our banks over our health later in life, right? Yeah. So okay, I'm also putting a link at the bottom in the description to, if you would like this guide for yourself, just fill out some information, and then it'll automatically get sent to your email. So thank you for listening in.
Thank you.
We ask that you please like our video, share our video with other people. We always want to catch as many people as possible, and through social media, it's so easy. You share, ask other people to share. It's like this domino effect of sharing, and then knowledge gets spread everywhere. It's great. So share the video, subscribe to our channel, sign up for alerts. Also visit us on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Lauren and Tracy. Email us at alive2thriveot@gmail.com, and we'd be happy to answer any questions you have. Fill out the form in the description and get your copy of everything that we just went over in an easy 2-page guide. 1 page if you do front and back, right? Keep it on your fridge. Life goals.
Yeah. So we are signing off for wishing you physical, emotional, and spiritual health. Thank you for coming.